It's pasilla chili mole, and we're using the bounty of figs, fresh figs that we have today, and the pasilla chilies, which I don't know if you've ever tried them. They're really great. In Mexico, it's called the fresh chili is called chilaca or chile largo sometimes, but this is the pasilla, the dry version. Really nice and smoky. And so here's what we're going to do.
Well, I think that we're going to talk about the 4 pillars, and what our wellness club is based on the 4 healthy pillars, which are whole foods, plant strong, nutrient dense, and healthy fats. And really what that means is that we're choosing whole foods like brown rice and a variety of different grains and lots of fresh vegetables and fruit and beans, which happen to also be all plant strong. So we encourage people to have more plants on your plate. And by doing that, a lot of people think that they're eating lots of vegetables, and like Giovanna was saying, that they're eating healthy. And one of the things that's so important to us here at the Wellness Club is that we are going to be showing you how to add more plants to your plate. And then the next pillar, which is nutrient dense, as it happens, that all of these plant strong foods that are whole foods are also super nutrient dense, which means that you're getting all of the phytochemicals, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in a whole food form that our bodies really know what to do with. And then the 4th pillar is healthy fats, so that we're getting our foods from whole healthy fats like nuts and seeds and some avocados. And so what Juan Pablo is showing you right now is that we love to teach how to saute without oil. So we start with a super hot pot.
Yeah, super hot pot. Maybe you can see it a little bit here. So we have absolutely no oil to this. We're really using the healthy fat. So, and this is the onion. Just put it on a hot pan like this one. These ones work great. And that's it. As long as it's a hot pan, we're going to just stir it from time to time. But there's no, worries to like if it's going to get stick or not. It's really just as long as you're there, usually it starts cooking. All the natural sweetness from the onion is just going to be providing a nice caramelization. So that's what we're doing right here.
And then one of the other things about doing an oil-free saute is that you want to eventually add some kind of liquid. And Juan Pablo is going to be using the liquids that he soaked those peppers in, which adds a lot of flavor to the sauteed onions. And so when we're minimizing or eliminating our extracted oils, then we're also wanting to push our flavors to the edge. And by adding different kinds of liquids to the sauteed onions, you are getting a super delicious food, and you don't even miss the fat or oil at all.
So I'm going to talk a little bit of the ingredients that come in the sauce, and I'll be able to hand you down a few recipes afterwards. So we're going to have the onion, as you see, just plain onion, the pasilla peppers that I already talked to, and the figs. We quartered them and we put them in the oven and roasted them at 350 for about 20 minutes. It just like concentrates the sugars and flavor. It depends also on how sweet or not the figs are, so you can do that or not. And then we have some garlic, which is now ready to go. A couple cloves of garlic.
And so you notice he's adding the garlic after the onions have been sauteing for a while, because the garlic can burn when it's in the pan, in a hot pan. So now we're adding it and really getting so much of the garlic flavor.
And the other ingredients we have are pumpkin seeds. So this is kind of like when we talk about healthy fats, this is the fat we're adding to here. And we are actually going to blend it all together in our mix. But in the meantime, I'll add a little bit of this liquid.
How long has this been cooking for?
Oh, it's just 20 minutes. Once you get it in a simmer, you can just let it. They're really just to rehydrate them, and by all means, use all the liquid in there.
Just in water?
Yeah, just water. You can use the vegetable stock. You should check out in our prepared food section. We're having this really great homemade vegetable stock with absolutely no sodium added. Part of all the cooking classes here are just to empower you to add the salt at the table. We'll have, in our supper cups or like salt and pepper. You can add them there. It's just like try to re-educate. We're used to just not adding, and I was the first one taught when I was in restaurants. The first thing you do is add salt, but it just adds up, and that's kind of like the thing we want people to just like get their palates used to lower sodium. But we're definitely, you're free to add as much as you want at the end, which actually will you like taste it much more than once it's already in the food.
And that's also when the figs are roasted, that also concentrates the flavor, and of course the peppers have this concentrated flavor. And so much of what we're teaching at the Wellness Club is, it is a retraining of our palate, so that when Juan Pablo is saying to be adding salt at the end of cooking, so that you use so much less sodium that way, and you still get lots of flavor.
So I'll show you a little trick to like really boost the flavor. So we have some cinnamon. So we're just going to add it directly into our vegetable blender. Also, I think this is kind of like one of like the best things that have ever happened to cinnamon, and I guess to me too, because it's really good. And then we'll add our pumpkin seeds in there. And our pasilla chilies. Everything's going to be blended in there. Some of the liquid. If you need more liquid, you can add some vegetable stock as well, or figs. You can use any kind of figs. We have right now these black mission figs downstairs too. These are Cadoca from California, and they're called brown turkey are the ones that we have right now. So basically all of this just blended together. The pumpkin seeds and the pasilla peppers by themselves will thicken your sauce quite a bit. But we're adding just for the extra flavor the pumpkin seeds. These are unsalted.
And that's
Not
also
roasted.
the way to add in good healthy fats from a whole food, so that's why we're using the pumpkin seeds here.
And here's where we will add a little bit of salt. This is half a teaspoon. This actually serves quite a bit of people. And remember, we're going to mix them with our heirloom beans. So here we go. We're just blend everything together.
Taught me is the true meaning of mole.
Right, yeah. So mole really, some of the Hispanic languages and in Mexico, it means sauce. And everyone knows it like guacamole. It's just the sauce made of avocado and the salsa. So that's it.
I always thought mole had chocolate involved.
Yeah, no, in Mexico, I'm from Mexico. So yeah, full disclosure, I'm from Mexico. And so anyway, we do some very different, many varieties of moles. That can be with chocolate, or without it, this is one, and obviously with some of the fruit. And we have these Anasazi beans. They're native from Native American beans. Heirlooms, and we just cook them just with a little bit of bay leaf and some garlic. That's it. And then we'll just, you can add them and just reheat. And that's the one, the little mole sauce that you try.
And so what's another way that they can enjoy this when they make it at home?
So you can definitely add any other, like, you can serve it with like steamed vegetables, like it's a great garnish too. It's a great enchilada base too. If you want to do like some corn and vegetable enchiladas or something like that, you can definitely add that to it. So it's up to you. It's really versatile. And as you see, it's great for like the fall and going into winter. It's really nice and hearty. You can make a combination of beans in there too. So